The Masters tournament has always been a stage where history is written, legends are cemented, and unforgettable moments unfold under the Georgia sun. Every year, the winner's embrace of the iconic green jacket becomes one of the most celebrated images in sports. But in 2026, while much of the attention rightly focused on Rory McIlroy's remarkable back-to-back triumph, a subtle yet fascinating detail caught the eye of fans worldwide. His watch.as McIlroy lifted the Masters trophy after edging out Scottie Scheffler by a single stroke. Cameras zoomed in, capturing not only the emotion of victory but also the luxury timepiece on his wrist. It wasn't just any watch, it was the Omega de Ville Tourbillon, a rare and highly sophisticated piece that tells a story far deeper than its elegant design suggests. A historic victory at Augusta. Before diving into the watch itself, it's important to understand the magnitude of McIlroy's achievement. Winning the Masters once is the pinnacle of many golfers' careers. Winning it twice consecutively places a player in one of the most exclusive groups in golf history. Only a handful of legends have achieved this feat. Jack Nicklaus was the first to do it in 1965 and 1966. Nick Faldo followed with victories in 1989 and 1990. Then came Tiger Woods, who dominated Augusta in 2001 and 2002. In 2026, McIlroy joined this elite company, cementing his place among golf's immortals. His final round 71 was not flawless, but it was enough to hold off the relentless challenge from Scheffler. When the final putt dropped, it wasn't just another win, it was a statement of dominance, consistency, and resilience. Yet, amid the roar of the crowd and the ceremonial traditions, one detail added an extra layer of intrigue: the watch on his wrist, the watch that stole the spotlight during the trophy presentation. McIlroy was seen wearing the Omega de Ville Tourbillon, a piece valued at approximately $168,000. Unlike many luxury watches worn by athletes as part of sponsorship deals, this one carried deep personal significance. McIlroy revealed that he purchased the watch himself in 2019 after winning his second FedEx Cup. Rather than being a promotional accessory, the watch symbolized a milestone in his career, a reward for one of his most significant achievements. "I had my eye on this watch for a while," McIlroy once explained. "I just wanted to treat myself after a win." That decision transformed the watch into something more than an object. It became a personal emblem of success, ambition, and self-recognition. What makes the de Ville Tourbillon special? The Omega de Ville Tourbillon is not your typical luxury timepiece. It represents the pinnacle of watchmaking craftsmanship, combining innovation, rarity, and technical mastery. Originally introduced in 1994 to celebrate Omega's centenary, the central tourbillon design remains one of the brand's most prestigious achievements. The tourbillon itself is a complex mechanism designed to counteract the effects of gravity on a watch's accuracy. By constantly rotating the escapement, it ensures more precise timekeeping, a feature that has fascinated horologists for centuries. McIlroy's model features a hand-wound caliber 2640 Movement Master chronometer certification, a 3-day power reserve coaxial escapement technology, a 43mm case crafted from Sedna and Canopus gold. These elements place the watch among the rarest and most technically advanced pieces in modern watchmaking. It is not mass-produced, nor is it commonly seen, even among elite collectors. More than a sponsorship, McIlroy has been associated with Omega since 2013, but the de Ville Tourbillon stands apart from typical ambassador watches. While many athletes wear brand-issued models during public appearances, this particular piece was a personal purchase. That distinction matters. It highlights the difference between endorsement and genuine appreciation. McIlroy didn't just wear the watch because of a contract, he chose it because it meant something to him. In fact, he has admitted to wearing it so often that it influenced even his personal life. "I probably wear it too often," he joked. "I probably should have it be more special than it is, but I just like it so much." In a telling anecdote, he even changed his wedding band to better match the watch. That level of commitment underscores how integral the timepiece has become to his identity. A contrast to 2025, that his Snoopy-era McIlroy's watch choice in 2026 also stands in contrast to what he wore the previous year. After completing his career Grand Slam at the 2025 Masters, he celebrated with the Omega Speedmaster Silver Snoopy Award 50th anniversary. That watch, known for its playful yet meaningful design, symbolized relief and joy. It marked the end of a long and often frustrating journey to complete the Grand Slam, a goal that had eluded McIlroy for years. the Snoopy watch represented a breakthrough. The de Ville Tourbillon, on the other hand, represents something different entirely. It symbolizes control, mastery, and the mindset of a champion who is no longer chasing greatness, but defending it. A journey through timepieces. McIlroy's relationship with watches predates his partnership with Omega. Early in his career, he was an ambassador for Audemars Piguet, one of the most prestigious names in haute horlogerie. During his historic 2011 US Open victory, where he set a tournament record at 16 under par, McIlroy wore the Royal Oak chronograph Ref. 26300 ST. That era represented the rise of a prodigy, a young golfer announcing himself to the world. In 2013, his move to Omega marked a new chapter. Over the years, each watch he wore seemed to align with a different phase of his career: the Audemars Piguet years, emergence and raw talent; early Omega years, growth and consistency; the Snoopy watch, redemption and achievement; the de Ville Tourbillon, dominance and legacy. Each timepiece became a marker of where he stood, not just as a golfer, but as a person. The symbolism behind the choice. What makes McIlroy's decision to wear the Omega de Ville Tourbillon at the 2026 Masters so compelling is the symbolism attached to it. This was not a random selection. It was the watch he bought to celebrate success, the watch he wore through key moments in his career, and the watch that had become part of his everyday life. By wearing it during one of the most significant victories of his career, McIlroy was, in a sense, closing a loop. The watch that marked a past achievement was now present for an even greater one. It served as a reminder of how far he had come, and how much further he could go, beyond golf. A broader influence. McIlroy's interest in technology and performance extends beyond watches. He has also invested in companies like Whoop, reflecting his commitment to innovation and self-improvement. This mindset aligns perfectly with the philosophy behind the Tourbillon, a mechanism designed to optimize performance by overcoming natural limitations. In many ways, the watch mirrors McIlroy himself, precise, refined, and constantly striving for excellence. The moment that defined it all: when McIlroy stood at Augusta National Golf Club, holding the Masters trophy for the second consecutive year, everything came together: the victory, the history, the symbolism, and on his wrist, the Omega de Ville Tourbillon quietly told its own story. It wasn't just about luxury or style. It was about meaning. About milestones. About the journey of a player who has experienced both triumph and heartbreak, and emerged stronger each time. Conclusion: the 2026 Masters will be remembered for Rory McIlroy's incredible achievement, joining an elite group of back-to-back champions and further solidifying his legacy in the game of golf. But as with many iconic moments, it's often the small details that add depth to the story. In this case, it was a watch. The Omega de Ville Tourbillon was more than just an accessory. It was a symbol of personal milestones, a reflection of McIlroy's journey, and a testament to the idea that success is built over time. Just like the intricate mechanism within the watch, McIlroy's career has been shaped by precision, resilience, and an unwavering pursuit of excellence.